Hello and welcome back. I am Miss Bizz. We are back at the Bright Throat village because it appears that we found someone who had died because they probably got bit by a snake that they said they weren't stupid enough to anyways.
Did you see the bonding ritual? The Uzith Beakos looked like good matches this season. I'd hoped to be picked myself, but perhaps another time.
Aww.
Oh, yes, very lovely. There was a particular suitor that caught your eye.
Oh, something like that.
So anyways, he had stolen a grave stake, which, well, that's not very nice. That's like, you know, stealing a tombstone, man, but even more important to the Argonians. So we are back in the Bright Throat village. Probably looking to return it. I'm looking for the grave singer. This place is kind of confusing. Oh, I think there you are. Hello!
What hope have I? What song have I? A grave stake I have not. It was taken by pale hands away into the swamp. It is lost, just like my egg brother's honorable end.
I found this grave stake at a nearby camp. Is this the one you're looking for?
The breeze brings a traveler, a newfound hope. You hold the gravestake of Tunzi, an elder most kind and now departed. But oh, how can I complete my journey? My injury hinders, and the road is long.
Complete your journey.
There is a glade within the swamp where Tunzi first set eyes upon his beloved. It was there that he wished the gravestake to be placed. As grave singer, I must grant this wish. But perhaps you would be willing to help.
You want me to plant the grave stake in this glade?
I beg your help in this matter most grave. Will you set right what another so cruelly made wrong?
I'll plant Tunzi's grave stake in the glade.
A glade within the swamp where a first love was formed. A tree it once had, but now it does not. It is gone, just as Tunzi is now gone.
Okay.
A fitting place for his memory to rest.
Just in case anybody wasn't here when we learned about this way back at the beginning of this DLC, what exactly is a grave stake?
They are memorials of lifetimes past. As the years progress, we carve our story upon the wood. Our triumphs and fears, our laughter and follies, all must be remembered. As grave singer, it is my sworn duty to protect these memories.
Well, what's a grave singer?
Like a battle cry I lead, like a lullaby I soothe, like a funeral dirge I mourn. My song guides the souls of our departed back to the loving embrace of the Hist. It is also I who ensures the burial rites of my tribe.
So you help place the grave stakes where they belong.
Yes, as grave singer, I must ensure this final burial rite is enacted. That is why I traveled to this village, despite my injury.
Oh.
To fail in this task is to disgrace the memory of Tunzi.
Tell me about Tunzi.
Tunzi possessed a kind heart and soft word for all.
Oh.
The Moss Skin tribe mourned deeply when he left us. He would often travel to the Bright Throat village to take place in the bonding ritual. It was during this time that he met his beloved.
And how was his grave stake stolen?
A dry skin visited our peaceful village. I knew there was greed in his heart, but took little heed. The Zanmir hold many useless trinkets that we Zaxliel care little for. But when he fled with the grave stake, I had no choice but to give chase.
And is that how you became injured?
Yes, though not by the thief's pale hand. Journeying through the darkened swamp, I did not realize a hackwing stalked me. In my haste to escape, I twisted my ankle upon an upturned root. It is because of this that I ask you to fulfill my duty.
I can do that. All right, so... Holy man. You want us to go that far? All right. Guess I'll meet you there. Well, I'll meet you at least when I'm a little closer.
It's simply a cultural difference. Such imagery must be presented in a particular way.
Your belly is too soft. Her head cracked like an egg, blood and brain staining her foe's mace. How can you change such words?
What is going on?
Hail, O traveler. What is it that you wish of me?
What's going on here?
For long I have searched the swamps for the tales of Murkmire's past. Unfortunately, such a topic is of little interest to most of the Argonians living here. But at last, my search came to a joyful close. Or so I thought.
Or so you thought?
Ariel Jush is one of the few traditional storytellers left in Murkmire. However, I have found his stories to be far too plainly spoken. His images of war are enough to make a bloodied warrior grow pale.
So his stories are too gory?
I have sung the ballads of warriors and battles, of carnage and death and mayhem. It is not the subjects Ariel Jush speaks, but the crude way he speaks them. Yet he refuses to let me change the words to be more refined.
Well, if you want to tell Argonian tales, you should tell them in the Argonian way.
I suppose that is true.
Yep.
If I'm to respect the traditions of Murkmire, I must respect its people. And that should start with agreeing to Ariel Jush's wishes. Very well. I shall sing the words just as they are told to me.
Good.
You have stopped her honeyed tongue and opened her eyes to the truth of our words. I erect the spine of gratitude, traveler.
It is best to sing the words in an Argonian manner.
Well, there you go. Happy I could help you two out. Now, let's continue on our journey. Got a little farther yet to go. No, Mr. Salamander dude. Don't worry about me. A little farther to go before we can place down that grave stake, which, weirdly enough, I think is actually closer to where we found the grave stake. I think this is going to be where I need to go. Oh boy. It's a little bit swampy, a little bit dangerous. Oh, look at that! Hey, it's a Sigik portal right beside it. Alright. Okay, dirt mound, place it. Whoa. That was a fancy looking tree. Now there's a tree there. Alright, now I need to go all the way back to the Brightthroat village to talk to the grave singer. And here we are, back to speak to the grave singer.
The winds have brought you back to me. Is your task complete?
I placed the grave stake and a tree appeared.
A tree once stood within that glade. Under its leaves, Tunzi first saw his beloved.
Oh.
It does not surprise me that such a powerful memory would give itself shape. Here, a reward for your kind actions. Travel in peace, friend of the moss skins.
Oh, thank
May
you.
your path be peaceful and your days sun-blessed.
So what are you going to do now?
The Brightthroats are most kind, but my tribe needs me. I'll leave as soon as I'm healed.
Oh.
For now, I shall look after the moss skins attending the bonding ritual, though I doubt my services as gravesinger will be needed.
Can you tell me more about why that tree grew?
I'm afraid I cannot.
Why can't you tell me more?
Perhaps the Hist grew the tree to honor his memory, or perhaps it grew from the sorrow of our tribe, who still miss him greatly. Perhaps Tunzi's spirit resided within that gravestake, creating the tree once his last wish was granted.
So you're unsure what happened?
Precisely. I cannot tell you of a sight unseen. However, I do believe it is connected to Tunzi and his memories of that place. He would often tell the story of first seeing his beloved under the leaves of a tree.
Oh. Well, I imagine there might be a side quest or two left over here, but to be honest, I feel like we've done a good job of covering Murkmire and seeing all the sights it had to offer, so I'm going to call this the last episode of this season and join us next week to see where I go next. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.